Okay, guys, I am back with my design team project for Musings by Nikki. This is the shabby floral kit, I believe is the name, but I think it might be on one of the papers here. Anyways, I'm going to run through it. It is printed on my favorite parchment paper, the one I have an unhealthy obsession with, but everything I've printed on it, I just love. I have fallen in love with just the softness that it gives the kits. So I am going to link in the description box. If I remember, Amy at Glamping and Glitter just did one, but she did it on white paper. So then you can see, the kit in a different, color setting, like just on like white paper. So let me show you the kit really quick here. And as I'm flipping through this, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, and then I'm going to pause the video, and then I'm going to cut everything down. We're going to be making a cinch journal out of this one. And I don't know if you guys saw Crafty Cat's like photo album journal that she did, I think in June or earlier part of July. It was either the end of June or the beginning of July. Anyways, she did one of those, but it was an Arteza journal. And I was wondering if we could do kind of the same concept with it. So it might turn into Comedy Hour again. But I want to give it a try because I think it'll look really pretty with this kit. So there's 2 pages of this one, because so that's another background page there. There's 2 of this one that I printed because I wanted the words in paper, not cardstock. So there's that. Here's some more ephemera. Yep, Shabby Lovely is the kit. So yeah, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous kit. So yeah, here's that second one. Okay, guys, I am going to pause this video, and then I am going to do all my cutting and have it like ready to go, and I'll give you measurements in the next portion here, and then we will just talk to you soon. All right, guys. Okay, guys, I am back, and I have my cinch machine set, and we're just gonna punch the papers for now, but when I lift this up, it's probably going to be pretty close to your face, but I kind of need it to be a little bit. So I'm going to tilt this, and with pencil, I've marked exactly what I want here. And I think it's going to fit just right. And so in this portion of the video, I'm just going to be punching the papers to kind of show you how it works. So that's going to be my second punch numbers. So to punch all of them, like the same exact way, this is what I do. I take a handful and you just slip it in here, and just so you know, I have these pegs pulled out because I don't want them punching, and there's probably a load of different ways to do this. This is just my way and what I came up with. So you just punch, and then I'm going to slip this out for a second, holding it to make sure my papers don't shed. And then I'm going to make sure my pencil marks line up like so. I'm going to slip this end in here and slip it all the way in. And then I'm going to punch it again. Okay. And let me tell you my measurements. My papers are 8.5 by 5.5, I believe. Let me double check. Pretty sure that's what it is. Oh, 5 1/4. My apologies. 5 1/4 by 8 inches. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to start my little stack of papers here, because we all have those little ends that we end up cutting off. And so I've saved mine. And so, yeah, I'm going to use these up, and that's how we're going to punch the papers. I do not have the cover ready yet. That'll probably be in the next video. I know what I want to do with the video. Or like sorry, not with the video, but with the cover. I know what I'm doing. I just need to get it done. Oh, sorry, and that's Jostly. Okay, I'm going to hold my papers so they're not coming undone and move it in to that mark. The pencil marks are lining up. Slide all the way in. Okay, all lined up, and yours should be flush against this end piece here. Okay, so this is really and truly just like an experiment. Does it work? Do we like it? And I don't know, it says in there that you're not supposed to really do more than like 10, what is it? I don't remember what the rules say now for how many of these you can punch at a time. I don't know. I think it was something like, I don't remember. I'm not even going to pretend to remember. And I've seen those journals where people use them as like small pieces, but I just was wondering how it would turn out if you did a split area. If that makes any sense. And I think this one is a gift, but I'm not so sure. I don't know. I know I've been saying that a lot lately. And I still have yet to have a chance to load those altered notebooks, but I will definitely let you know when they get loaded. I just thought of something. I hope that those are punched upright. They're not. Gosh darn it. I mean, that's okay, but that just means that these are all back-sided papers. And hopefully will fit. Well, guys, this is when you get to see the Baji crafting and the things that you'll need to pay attention to. So all of those ones I just punched are going to end up being on the back side. So I'll punch the rest of these the right way. Does that make sense? Or face up. Okay, so if we want all of these face up, I'll have to take 2 stacks, I think. They have to be punched in this direction to be face up. I didn't even think about that. But we'll have to punch it in this one. Okay, so since I'm doing split, let me explain to you what's happening. Okay, so since I punched them all this way, right? This was the second punch that I did, this length. Now you're going to have to like almost mirror image it because they're off just a little bit on the tops and bottoms. So I have to punch it out first and then in, if that makes any sense. And I'll show you here in just a minute the results of that. At least I hope so. If not, it's only paper, right? We can punch them all again. We can print again. At least in my case, I can print again. Okay. So, in essence, this is one that will have to load this way. But see, the holes line up now. Had I punched it the other way, if you can see, the holes don't quite match up. They're off just a touch. Okay? I know, that was confusing. I apologize. all these are in this direction, right? Yep, okay. It's out first. So yep, if you're using like directional papers, make sure you pay attention to that, or else you'll have it like one-sided journal, so to speak. Which isn't a bad thing, but not always what we're going for. Okay, that is all of the papers punched. And I think there's like 44 in all of them, but I'm not making it an over chunky journal. So that'll be all right. So I'm going to check to see, oops, and I bet you my little cup's full. Little tray. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Anyways, I am going to go ahead and pause the video again. And if we are under the 30 minutes, then I will record a little bit more of like the punching of the journal. If we're right at 30, then I will go ahead and just load a second video in the series with the cover in it, and we'll punch it and then put it all together and then probably decorate. Okay guys, I will see you in a bit. Bye. Okay guys, I am back to hopefully finish up this first video in this series. I went ahead and cut all the little pieces here, and I'm going to go ahead and bind it on this video, hopefully. I might end up having to try it several times. It appears that I have misplaced the directions to the cinch, so I'm going to try to do this from memory, and I've only done it once. So yeah, here's to hoping that I can remember how all of this goes. So I'm not going to mess with the settings right this second, because on the off chance that I mess it up and I need to change something. So yeah, let's try this bad boy here. Okay, so we put this on, and I'm going to have to do something I think about. Oh, right? Isn't this supposed to like, there we go. I was like, isn't this supposed to like set on here somehow like this? Yeah, like that, I think. And then I'm going to have to, yeah, okay. So it has to be loaded from basically the back first. Oh, goodness, I hope this is right. So I load a couple at a time. Hopefully. For some reason, this doesn't seem like it's right. Like the setting. And how to get these all in, because it's like too wide. Or is it just me? Because really it's supposed to set like that, so I must be missing something. Oh, maybe it's, okay, not every prong is supposed to be on there. Okay. So, and I wasn't sure how, like, where to place this one. That might be up too high. It is. So we'll come down a little bit here. Okay. So there's that one. First in the series, right? Oh, here's hoping this turns out. If they do, then that would be really cool. Oh. Need some more space. More space, more space. I don't know that I'm going to be over talkative at the moment, because, yeah. We know how it is when I start to concentrate, right? It's like my mouth and my brain aren't connected, which seems totally odd, because that's all I ever do is talk and babble, right? And I am putting in more paper than like my last one. This is also kind of a test on multiple levels. Like, how many can we put in there before it just doesn't work anymore? If that makes any sense. Okay. Okay, double check I haven't missed any. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. Okay. Now you have to put your top, like your front cover on, from what I can remember. It's so much easier if I could have found my directions. I know they're somewhere here. Like, I didn't throw them out. And then your back cover has to go on, but it has to go on to where it swivels back and around. So that would be like, it has to go right side down, I believe. Okay. All right, well, here goes nothing, right? Okay, I've already got this set back here. What this gauge does is tells you like how, I'm gonna go ahead and click it down just one more. Maybe. Oh, push and turn. Okay. Okay, I want it right at that 1 inch mark there. Oh, imagine that. Fuzz in a craft room. Okay, now what you're supposed to do is kind of even it out here. Oh, and I've got to lift this up so this handle might be in your face a little bit. I apologize if it is. Now you're supposed to be able to lay this in here. And I think I'm going to do half at a time. And I think this is what got me messed up last time. Actually, I'm going to move it down here. I wish there was a better way for me to show you, but basically you put this part all the way to the back of your machine. And then you press it down like so. Only all my stuff is in the way. So, okay. Oh yeah, that worked much better this time. Okay, so we'll do that same thing here. Make sure it's all the way up against that wall. And squish it down. Nope, that end one rolled a little bit. It's all right. We will figure that little puppy out. Okay, so now in theory, I'll have to like trim these up and kind of hook them to where they're not sharp, or like file them down. But in theory, now that whole thing should be hidden by the back cover. And it is. Sweet. Yep, and that they didn't do that weird buckling thing they did on the last one. So that's cool. All right. We are cooking, guys. All right, all right, all right. And I'm gonna flip through it. I did double check beforehand, but I just got the weirdest like feeling that maybe I ought to go back through and recheck it to make sure I'm all like right side up. And it seemed like it worked. So, you know, while we're thinking about it here, I'm going to count the pages as soon as I make sure they're all upright, because I can't count and make sure. Oh, and they flow freely. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, as you can see, I kind of almost doubled what I did last time in papers. Like I said, I just wanted to see if we could make them a little bit thicker. Yep, and it looks like everything is upright. how it's supposed to be. Isn't this just a beautiful little kit? All right, so let's count it. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 41 pages. All right, so I know that 41 pages fits in there as of right now. Then once we get, you know, the pockets and little ephemeras and all that jazz in there, it might change a little bit. We might end up regretting it, but I mean me, regret putting in the 41 pages. Because normally, I think last time I put in like 28 or 30 pages. So, and I do have some plans to kind of like finish these up a little bit here. But yeah, these are all just pockets that I plan to stuff tags and like little ephemera in. And I'm going to bring you along for the process, but I don't know that I'll be showing anything like earth-shatteringly different as far as like just kind of like my take on a couple of different pockets and that sort of thing. So yeah, thank you guys for traveling with me on this. If you guys have done cinch journals before and you have some advice on that, then please do feel free to tell me, because that's how we learn, right? Don't be shy if you know of a better way. Don't ever be shy to tell me those kind of things. As long as it's constructive, right? Like, don't be mean, but not that any of you would be mean, but yeah. Y'all get me. Okay, yeah, so I am going to call it a video and we will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.